This video is how to create a new event for our Facebook page. So we're on the BX Networking for Business Facebook page and we're going to go to the Events tab. Once we're on the Events tab, the easiest way to set up a new location is to choose one that's close by. So first of all, we would check to make sure that the event is definitely not scheduled. And then the next thing to do is we would check one that's close by. So in this case, we're setting up the North Brisbane or Chermside event. And the closest one to that is this Brisbane networking event. So the easiest thing is to duplicate this particular event because it takes over all the details into the new event. And then we'll just amend the details. So we're just going to change the name. So it's going to be North Brisbane. I'll just check what it says on the on our website. We call it Chermside. So we'll call it Chermside. And the location is Ivy and Lark Cafe, which is this one here. I'm going to add them as a co-host. I'm going to change the details in the blurb and we're going to get the new URL from their page, which goes here for visitors to book in. And just check that all the other details are correct. And then we'll just need to edit the dates and times because the previous event, it will have brought all those times over. So in this instance, we'll delete all the other dates because they're all wrong, because that is the downside of copying all this across, although it does save a lot more time than having to recreate the event from scratch. So I'll just go through and delete them all. And then we'll just schedule a couple so that I can show to July. And delete all of them so that we don't forget to go back and fix this at a later date. It won't matter. It's easy to go in and schedule further events rather than have to try and remember where you're up to. So we have so many meetings at the moment. So this does have quite a few events scheduled right through till March. And then the best way to double check that we've got the right events for the calendar is to go to the BX Networking Meets page and check the calendar. So I know that the next event for Chermside is Friday the 27th of March. This is in Sydney time, even though that this meeting is in Brisbane because we have what's called daylight saving time at the moment. So Chermside is Friday the 27th of March. So we're going to go Friday the 27th of March from 8 till 10 a.m. So it's picked up the times that we used to have it. So then we'll just make sure that we schedule it for each fortnight. So the 10th of April is actually Good Friday, so it won't be on the 10th of April, 24th. And we'll just go through until we get to December, where we always take a break over Christmas for a month. So we'll just make sure. So the last meeting for the year will be the 18th of December, and then we're going to skip New Year's Day and we'll come back on the 15th of January. It'll only let us schedule a certain number of dates, but if we go through until the end of, say, February, and then we just need to save, say this is done. So just make sure we don't need to have Smoked Garage. That was the previous venue that we copied. as anything to do with this particular event. And once again, we'll need to change the tickets. So the web page goes here for Chermside and create. Once the event is created, we'll go back in and we'll check the event just to make sure that all the details are correct. So the Chermside event. You don't need to boost the event at this point in time. So it's at Ivy and Lark, the right place to get the tickets from, and it's at the right link. It's $40. So, and all the dates and times are scheduled in there, as well as the venue details, which is helpful for anybody that's trying to find it. That's how you schedule a new event in Facebook for the BX Networking for Business page.